Hey there, and welcome to Crochet Therapy. I'm Barbara, your host for this episode of Morning Coffee and Crochet, and this is our TGIF edition. Thank goodness it's Friday. Ooh. Mm-mm-mm. I've got my coffee here, and yes, I have wild hair today. Wild hair, but that's okay. That is a-okay. Looks a little windblown because it is. It is windblown. Good morning. Good morning. Happy Friday to you, Alice. I am so glad that you're here. I hope you're having a great Friday. And good morning to you, Miguel. Good morning. Good morning. And happy Friday to our Naomi. Aloha to you. And I hope that you're having a great Friday. Happy Friday. To Catherine. Hello, Catherine. It's nice to see you. And oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Catherine says, beautiful hair. I don't think so. I need a haircut. Look at this. This hair is a little crazy. I should put it back there. There we go. Let me put it back there. I need a haircut. And yeah, and I'm really tempted to take scissors to my hair. Do you ever want to do that? Oh my gosh. I'm like, let me see. Let me see. I can take a measuring tape and I can just like cut and cut and it'll look fine. Oh, yeah. No, it won't look fine. The only way it would look fine if well, I don't even know if that would look fine. I was going to say if I took some hair clippers and put like a really long one and just brum. Nikki, good morning to you. Good morning. Good morning. And Naomi's laughing at me. And good morning, Jay. Good morning. Oh, golly. Um, I clicked on the wrong one. Oh, I clicked on it again. Uh, do that and show you, right? Good morning, Jay. I'm so glad that you're here. Alice, I'll do it live. Everybody will be screaming, stop. There were some people on during the pandemic that were like going nuts and nuts, I mean, like, with being away from people and not being able to interact, and they were really having a hard time with it, and also not being able to go to the hairdresser, the hair salon. uh, oh my goodness. Oh, you were in an ad even though you were here. Hello. Good morning, Miguel. I'm so glad that you're here. And so anyway, there were several people that took to cutting their hair on their YouTube channel live, and yeah, got a lot of views. Mm, maybe that's what people want to see. I don't know. Um, you know, Unprofessional hair cuttery. I don't even know what to call it. Let Tanya cut my hair. I did that one time. I did. She's good at it. She's very creative. Oh, and Nikki says, also, I feel that same to cut my hair. It'll probably be okay. Right? It'll be okay. Remember that summer, not was it this last summer? No, it was the summer before that I let the girls cut my hair, my two little granddaughters. I was like, "Hey girls, you want to cut my hair?" And their eyes got real big. The older one, she is the one that knew, and her eyes got real big, and she said, "For real?" I said, "Sure. Do you want to cut my hair?" And and yeah, the older granddaughter, she was like, "Yeah." And then when the younger granddaughter saw what was happening, she's like, "Me too." And I just let them cut my hair. Yeah. But then I learned my lesson because then when I was gone, the granddaughters got scissors and the younger one cut her own hair. Oh. And of course, it was my fault because I am the one that introduced them to scissors cutting hair. Oh boy. I mean, I felt terrible. I felt terrible. But, the little granddaughter, she had to go and get her hair professionally fixed afterwards too, because it was kind of crazy. And she actually looked really cute because she had to have bangs because she really did a number, but she looked super cute. I mean, the hairdresser lady, she just really Gloria. Gloria. Hello. Our friend Gloria from over the pond is here. You remember when the Grand Girls did that? Oh my gosh, they did. They got really creative when I left. I was like, what are you doing? Because I mean, seriously, I had a chat with those girls. I was like, now these are the special scissors. These are the only scissors that can cut hair. And of course, Annabelle didn't believe me, or she was like, well, let's just see. Oh my goodness. Good morning, Mandy. I'm so glad that you're here. Good morning. Good morning. So I've got coffee in my cup this morning, and mm, mm, mm. Oh, it tastes so good. Oh my gosh. Coffee really keeps us going, doesn't it? I mean, if you're a coffee drinker, like you have to have your cup of coffee. You have to have it. Mm. Alice is drinking the same coffee. Ah, Catherine is drinking tea, and Alice is drinking the same coffee that I'm drinking, a little hot coffee with some half and half. Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome. So before we go any further, and I will say this, a couple times this morning, but at 2 o'clock today, Eastern Standard Time, Alice and Naomi are going to go live with me. Tanya's going to be here in person, and we're going to set up, yeah, we're going to set up my sale items. What little sale items I might have. I don't know. I don't know. Oh. Ah. Naomi has coffee. Yum. Nikki, she has her Friday coffee, big Friday coffee. And her Friday coffee has a little extra in it just to get her through the day. Um, oh, Catherine, I can't have coffee, but I like it, but I can't have it. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. So there is a lady celebrating Appalachia. Her name is Tipper Presley, and she can't have coffee either for health reasons, but she drinks something called postum. And postum, I think she says, I've never had it, is very similar to coffee, and it gives her that coffee vibe, but it's not coffee. And it's because for her, it wasn't just the caffeine, there was something in the coffee itself that she can't have. And so anyway, she does post them. And so I don't know if you have that in Canada. You might want to give it a try. I don't know. Yeah. Um, okay, Mandy says, I also have coffee, cinnamon roasted almond coffee. Yum. All the flavors there. That is yum. Oh, Miguel has hibiscus tea in his cup. I like hibiscus tea. It is delicious. And it makes such a pretty color. I mean, come on, who doesn't want some hibiscus tea? Oh, Naomi. Oh, Naomi. I could use an IV of coffee today. Oh, bless you. Oh, my goodness. And Alice, of course, she's funny. She's like, what? We're going live today. Yes, my dear, you knew that. Oh, yes. I don't know what that means, Miguel Tipper Vit either. Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. I knew that. That is something else. Oh, you watched Tipper and Granny yesterday? Oh, Q&A. I was so busy yesterday. Let's see. Nikki says both my kids work tonight at 4. They both now work at my job. I'm off at 4. They bring grands and we swap. So today will be a very long day. Yes. Yes, it will. Oh, Naomi, you do have something to do. You go live with me and Alice and Tanya, and it's going to be so much fun. That part's going to be fun. The setting up and seeing that I have like half a table of stuff. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I don't know who's more nervous. Listen, I'll just be nervous for everybody. Y'all don't have to be nervous. You just hang out and boss me around. I'm good. I'm good at listening to bosses sometimes. Not all the time, but I will for you. Mm. Oh my goodness. So, yeah. um, yesterday, um, me and my hubby and Tanya and her hubby went to an apple orchard. Um, okay, Mandy, we're gonna be live at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. 2 p.m. And okay, Catherine. Catherine says I can't wait to see it, but I'll be in the physical therapy. I'll catch the replay. Yes. Catch the replay. And Nikki's gonna listen with her ear pods. Woo! Yes, those ladies will have to be extra bossy to me, won't they, Nikki, so that you can have some fun. I know. I know. So we went to an apple orchard yesterday that we got apples at last year. The sign says no apples. Like it's gone. The apples are gone. I can't believe it. Um, oh, let's see. Gloria says, oh, there is something called Caro that similar made with some roots. I'm drinking energy drink because guess what, girls? Oh no. You've got the chickenpox virus. It's made you stop. So you're having to be still. Oh, bless you, Gloria. Chickenpox virus. Oh my goodness. Like, don't you want to say some days what next, but then you don't dare. Don't you dare say that. Oh my goodness. Okay, good. Oh, yay, Mandy. I'm glad. I'm glad you'll be able to catch it live and like type into the ladies and tell them what to tell me. Like, because I'll be standing there walking around and stuff. And so they're going to be bossing me. So they're going to be watching the chat too. And they're going to be like, Mandy says, do dot, dot, dot. Right? So, oh my goodness. Oh, yes. Peak season is actually in September. You went in October once and had the same thing happen. Well, last year we got apples in October and they had tons of apples. Like we got a whole bushel of grade B not granny, golden delicious apples for $14. It was such a great price. Let's see. And but this time that one, Baxter's, was shut up. It was closed up, no apples. Now last time we went, and because we went in September too, and there it was shut up and it said the sign said no apples. Um, but there was a tree out front that was loaded down with apples, and I wanted one so bad. But nobody would get one. I'm not going to steal an apple from an apple tree. And nobody in the car was going to steal one for me. So I'm left without an apple. And yeah, no apples for me. But then we went over to Cosby, which is in Cook County. That's one of the counties that got really hit hard with Hurricane Helene. But the roads are all clear, and the apple orchard Carvers is up on a hill, and they were fine. And so we went there, and they had apples. Now their apples were a little bit more expensive, but they weren't, $50 a bushel, but they were like $27 a bushel. And then like I don't know how much a half bushel, but anyway. So yeah, so we got a bushel of Golden Delicious still in the car, because we left it in the car because it was cool last night. So it was cold last night, so it would be fine in the car. They would just stay, just like in a cooler or whatever. And so that's what we did. And then and that was fun. And then they have a little farmer's market there. So, we all had fun walking around, looking at the farmer's market, and all the items and all the things. They had a ton of apples. And they had Rome, Jonathan, Golden Delicious. They had Jonna Gold. They had Granny Smith, Arkansas Black. They had this one new one that I had never heard, and I really wanted to try it. I should have gotten a couple of them, because that one wasn't by the bushel. It was $1 a pound. You could buy it $1 a pound. And and so yeah, I can't remember what it was, but it said that it was sweet and crisp. So I probably should have tried it, because sweet and crisp, that's like right up my alley. Oh, so let's see. Okay, Miguel says, I'm originally from Leominster, Massachusetts, where Johnny Appleseed was born, and we started planting apple orchards. If you've heard of him, there are kids' books on him. We may have heard of Johnny Appleseed. Oh, Mandy says, we're going to the pumpkin patch tomorrow to get our pumpkins. My oldest wants to make a dinosaur jack-o'-lantern, and my youngest wants to make a cat. Oh, that's so sweet. That is so sweet. And yes, that is super cool about Johnny Appleseed. And of course, Alice says, humble Canadians have heard about Johnny Appleseed. Oh, oh my. So Gloria says, it could be worse. I'm crocheting a bridal throw for a friend wedding next year. I've been thinking about your craft show. I'm sure you'll have plenty of ideas from us, but you need the support. Yes. It does kind of sound like a Honey Crisp, but it has one name. It's something like, now I'm going to throw this name out there, but I know it's not it, but it's something, just one word, like luau or Luigi, or I think it's more like a luau. It was a very unusual word, but it was just a one word name apple. Anyway, so the apple orchard carvers, they have a ton of different kinds of apples, and they have this chart up on the wall that tells you when the apples come in season, and they have some that come in season in September and some in October. They even have some that come as early as August. And so they you have the actual Fuji Naomi. It's something like that, but I've heard of the Fuji before, and they're good. But it's something that I had never heard. It's something, yeah. It is. I should have taken a picture. I really should have. Mm. Ooh, you like to make an apple carrot salad? That sounds fun. I've tried that before. Not growing up with apple carrot salad or, carrot salad or whatever. Um, we liked it, but we didn't love it. So we liked it, and but ambrosia, it's not ambrosia, but thank you, Catherine, because it's something like that. But it was a word that didn't make sense. Like it was a word that like ambrosia, we've heard of that. Fuji, that's a place, but it was a word that didn't mean anything. Like, I know, shoulda, coulda, woulda, right? Let's see. Apples that start with L. Let's try that. Um, yeah, apple chart, apple. Um, oh, this is a long list. Wow. Ambrosia, a cane. They even had the Ashmead, Arkansas Black. Um, oh gosh, there's a lot here. Um, Cortland, heard of that. Cosmic Crisp, heard of that. They had this one called Crispin, and it looked really good. Light green to yellowish white, sweet, rich, full of flavor. Let me look. Okay. You know what they didn't have though? They didn't have gala apples, which is fine because that's the kind that we usually get in the store. Um, and they're okay, they're good for eating, but yeah. Gold Rush, Grimes, Granny Smith, Gravenstein, Hokuto. Oh wow, that one's different. Um, let me see if I can get to an L. Liberty, no. Lodi, no. Okay, they're not going to have it. I think that this is one that is, um, hmm, interesting. This is one that they may have come up with themselves, by, I don't know. Anyway, yep. Okay, well, it doesn't have it. They do have the wine sap. Last year we tried wine sap apples, and while they were good, well, let's put it this way. They were okay, but they would not be my favorite. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, goodness. Oh, German apple cake with a cream cheese walnut frosting. Ooh, yummy, yummy, yummy. I want to make some we call it um fresh apple cake, and basically we just cut the apples into chunks, and it's a cake, it's a dense cake, and oh my gosh, it's so good. So I want to make some of those, and then ooh, okay, Catherine says when I make apple pie I use 3 or 4 different kinds of apples, and that way, ooh, I bet that's nice, because then you get a little bit of tart, a little bit of sweet, and it just kind of like meshes all the flavors. Um, they did have some Granny Smith. Mom's not a fan of Granny Smith. I would have gotten some, um, but because I think that they really hold up. But you have to use a little extra sugar when you're making like your apple pie and stuff, right? Hey Connie, good morning. Good morning. Your boys have zoomies today, Connie. Connie with just another stitch just said hello. And let's see. Yes. So um yeah, it's the fresh apple cake. And I do need to make some more apple butter, because all the apple butter that I made last year, my hubby and I, we made it together. The one that we made last year is all gone. We have one jar in the fridge, but we've given jars out. People love it. So yeah, so that's. that's that. Um, it's really good. And so I do want to make some apple butter. I want to, you know, follow the recipe and get it going. So anyway, everybody's saying hello to everybody. That's so nice. So you will be proud of me because I started a project. I made another rustic bunny and I've got it all the way done up to the head and she's stuffed. But the next thing I have to do is, make the ears and put make a pom pom for the tail and sew the top and then put a little ribbon or something around. I think I'll use the same that I used before, and it was twine. So I'll just wrap some twine and do a little bow for the bunny. And so anyway, I've got that one done. And oh, that's right. I was trying to think if I have any more. Um, do I have three of any color? Hmm. Well, I kind of do. I kind of do. So I was thinking that maybe I could um, whip up because I've just got the one rustic bunny that I had made before. And so then I have this rustic bunny. And I kind of wanted to have one more. I wanted to have three rustic bunnies because it's good to put things out in threes. I don't know. That's a decorating thing, right? That's a decorating thing. And oh, you've always wondered what apple butter is? Oh, you love um you love apple butter. Naomi loves apple butter. And Gloria has always wondered what apple butter is. Well, basically, I make my apple butter in a crock pot because then I let it go overnight. Basically, it's just cooking down the apples very slowly so that you get the evaporation. You don't seal up your apple butter. You leave it turned so that you get the evaporation and it just turns into a nice thick appley. It turns darker and it's just like it's not applesauce, but it's kind of like a spread, like an apple spread, and it just has extra spices in it. It has extra flavor in it, like apple spice in it, and it's just really good, really, really good. Um, if you Google apple butter, you can see how easy it is to make, and then canning it is, not a problem because you can water bath can it. So, oh, Gloria, you put it on a biscuit. It's so good. Now for us biscuits, we scones, you put it on a scone and on a scone with some butter or you can eat it with some people like it with like a ham or a pork, like a pork chop or something like that. It's just got that really nice flavor. Um some people they'll eat it, on toast or it's just like a jam. It's anything that you would use a jam with, you can eat the apple butter because it's just like a jam. It's like an apple jam. Toast yum, yeah. So, but it's like a real intensified apple flavor. It's just really delicious. And so like some of the restaurants around here, they will give you like apple fritters and then they'll give you apple butter that you can dip it in. Oh, so good. Miguel, always have to have a naysayer. Miguel, it's delicious. Miguel says it's terrible in his opinion. And so, you know what I say when someone doesn't like something that I like? I just say, more for me. You go for it. More for me. It's okay. Oh, Jay says I use it on cinnamon rolls instead of icing. Oh my goodness. That sounds amazing. I have to swallow because my mouth just watered up, right? Oh my goodness. Yes, yummy. Ooh, I'm going to try and use it on some chicken for Christmas. And I'm making your cheese balls for Christmas again. Oh my goodness, right? I was just thinking about making a cheese ball. I mean, we just had Thanksgiving dinner. I don't know if you saw it or not, Gloria, but last week we had a Thanksgiving dinner and like full stop. It was so good. Turkey, dressing, gravy, mashed potatoes, green bean casserole, which I didn't think was very good this year. I don't know. Or this time. I made it. I can criticize it. I didn't really care for it. I used French style green beans this time. And to me, I just didn't like the way it held up. It was like too solid. I don't know. Oh, you're not a fan of jellies, jams, or that butter. Or that butter. Oh, Mandy loves apple butter. I know, right? What's not to love? Ooh, come on now. You guys are making me hungry. Naomi puts it on raisin bread toast. Oh my goodness. That sounds amazing. It really does. It really does. So yeah, I actually got my crochet hook out and I crocheted something that I is not a headband. So yeah, I'm really pretty pleased with that. So I'm going to finish that up before 2 o'clock today. I'm going to finish sewing the legs on that dang crab, and I do need to put some more keychains on these things. I haven't done that, um, and hot glue some stuff. So that's what I have to do today before 2 o'clock. And so yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited about 2 o'clock today. So the thumbnail is already out there. So it's already out there on my YouTube channel. The you know vendor sales setup with me and Alice and Naomi. So it's already out there. And yes. I did catch it, Miguel. That butter. I did. I catch it. I throw it back. You catch it. Learn to like it, Miguel. I'm just teasing. Like I said, more for me. I'm okay if you don't like something. More for me. There are a lot of things that I don't like too. So, well, not a lot, but yeah, specific things that I'm like, mm-mm. Number one is avocado. Tried it, tried it again, tried it again, tried it in guacamole, tried it in my oldest son's guacamole, which was apparently, very delicious. Join the winning side, Miguel. Come on over. That's what Naomi says. That is too funny. And yeah, I'm not going to like avocado. And I try. Like my son, he was so sure. He's like, just try it. This is the best guacamole. And whatever he did, he's a foodie and he is not afraid of you know, following recipes and, with all of this stuff and everything. And so, yeah, Miguel, of course you do. More for you. Miguel likes avocado, you weirdo. you know, I'm just joking. You're not a weirdo. Um, mm. Oh my goodness. So yeah, I'm not a fan of avocado. And yeah, see, that's just weird. Miguel loves avocado smashed in hard-boiled eggs. Crickets, crickets, crickets. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Um ah, Alice says I love sliced avocado, but mushed up in guacamole is gross to me. Yeah, and then the other thing I don't like, asparagus. So there's avocado. Apparently, I don't like A things. Um, Catherine, yes. Catherine is definitely not a fan of avocado. Right. It's pretty gross. Now my granddaughters love it. They could just like slice up, just eat it, and I'm like, "Ugh, I don't like it." Um, Avocados, asparagus, I've never, and I've tried to eat that too. And you do have many food quirks, Alice. You do. Mandy doesn't like asparagus. Oh, and she despises tomatoes. Oh my goodness. Now that's one thing I'm kind of weird about. Like in a salad, I'll eat a tomato if it accidentally gets in my mouth in a salad. But oh, Catherine. Catherine says, I don't see a lot of thumbs up, people. She's like, come on. Um, oh, thank you. Asparagus, no way, right? Asparagus, no way. Now, Alice likes asparagus wrapped in bacon or pancetta. So asparagus, oh, Miguel loves asparagus in an omelet. Of course you like asparagus too, Miguel. Oh my goodness. So Mandy, I'm with you with the asparagus, but the tomatoes, I love everything about tomatoes, but like in a salad, I'm not going to just eat a tomato. You know what I mean? I want it on a sandwich with some white bread, mayo, tomato, white bread, mayo, slap it together. I want it like that. Or, oh, if they're cooked, you can tolerate them. Yeah. I, the only way I really like a raw tomato is if it's in a sandwich. Then I like it. Um, I love green foods. I love broccoli. I love Brussels sprouts. I love salad. I love green beans. It's not green food. It's the A's. Oh, oh, you test your dislike for tomatoes every year or so, and you're always like, "Yep, still hate it." See, that's what I do. That's what a grown up does, right? Right, Mandy? Right? That's what I do with avocado and asparagus. Like my son, he was like, Mom, this is the one. You're going to like this guacamole. This is really good. You're going to like it this way. So I tried it. And like, I mean, I tried a good bite. I didn't just like, some people will just take a little nibble. No, I tried a good bite. And he's like, isn't it good? And I'm like, I can see how you would think that it was really good. Um, the spices and everything are really good, but I still am not a fan of guacamole or avocado. He just laughed at me. He's like, okay, all right. I'm like, I really, I can see where someone who likes avocado would think that this is good. I was trying to be really nice. I didn't want to go, blah, because it didn't disgust me. It just was not my thing, just not my thing. Oh, what is durian? I don't know. Oh, Alice is a turnip and grapefruit hater. Mm, I don't know that I've ever had a turnip. Honestly, I don't think I have. Now, grapefruit, I've had, and as a kid, never really liked it. I don't hate it now. I actually kind of like when there's some grapefruit um, in like a fruit salad, and you get just like a little taste of the grapefruit, and you're like, you know, I don't mind that. Naomi agrees. Bacon wrapped grilled roast asparagus is amazing. I'm so glad that you like it. It's a beautiful dish, right? It's a beautiful presentation. I just can't get into it. Um oh, the world's smelliest fruit is a durian. Smells like rotten garbage, literally. Oh wow. I don't think I would even try that the first time. Oh my goodness. So my sweet sister-in-law, for a while, she was really into making um I can't think what it is. It's the pie with the egg, a quiche. Okay. So she was making quiche and it was beautiful and it tasted delicious, except that it was an asparagus quiche. And so, like, it had a cut up asparagus inside, but then each slice had a beautiful asparagus spear on it. Like, you knew exactly where to cut your slice because it had a spear on it. The most beautiful quiche I've ever seen. Literally, like, mwah, like that, right? Every time she made it, I would try a slice because it looked delicious. And every time she made it, I would be like, nope, nope, nope. I remember, nope. I like tried to force myself to like asparagus so I could eat a slice of this beautiful quiche. And I just couldn't. Oh, okay. Mandy says it's a Southeast Asian fruit. My husband is Vietnamese and his dad loves it. Oh my goodness. And it smells like garbage. Oh my goodness. It must smell really great to him. Oh my goodness. So you tried it once and then you're like, never again. Well, good for you for trying it once. Oh my goodness. Oh boy. So yeah. So we've got so I've got a little bit to do today before the 2 o'clock to kind of wrap it up. And also I have to gather up my stuff. I'm going to leave it in the totes and take it out of the totes live with you. I'm not going to set it up ahead of time or anything. Um, so I'm hoping that I can, and I also need to time it because I have to tell the vendor place, how long it's going to take me to set up because she's going to tell you when to get there. So I don't know. I don't know. um, so she's going to tell me like what time to arrive because she doesn't want a traffic backup of people just coming willy-nilly. So she's going to actually give me a time frame of when I have to be there to set up, and then I have to get my vehicle moved to like the lot next door. And so I don't know. I don't know. Um do I really want to do this? I don't know. Do I really want to do this? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Tanya's going to be there with me. My hubby's going to be there with me. Oh, you count on 1.5 hours? Wow. Some people were saying an hour. And okay, so Alice says 1.5 hours. Now, I think that yeah, I think that see, I don't have a lot of stuff to set up with. You know what I mean? Mm. I don't know. We'll figure it out today, won't we? And then Alice says it takes about an hour, but give yourself some time too. Okay. And then an hour is used to set up at your fairs. Thank you, Mandy. Thank you. Uh, well, at this point in my mind, I'm thinking, I have 3 things, I like, I know I have more than 3 things, but I'm like, anyway, we'll see. We'll see. So, yeah, we'll just see today at 2 o'clock. We'll see what I've got figured out. She was saying that by 11, that's when it starts. She wants everybody set up, completely set up. It's 11 to 4. She doesn't want, people scrambling and blah, 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 and all this stuff. So, yeah, I guess I'll tell her. I think what I can do, well, after this afternoon, we'll know. But you're right, 1.5 hours. And I don't know. Mm. Well, today is a good day to do this because it gives me a whole week before the event to nail down any nail down any products or anything that needs to be finished. Um, Sew in some ends and yeah, that kind of thing. Right? Okay, thank you. Thank you. Come on now. When you focus, you'll be into it. It'll be a great experience. Okay. Okay. I'm going to stop stressing over it. It will be a great experience. It'll be fun. It'll be fun. It'll be lots of fun. And I'll make $1 million, right? Okay. It'll be lots of fun. All right. So I'm going to let you go. I'll see you at 2 o'clock today. And yeah, we'll set it up. We'll see how much I've got. We'll see what I have still to do because I kind of been like bloop, 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 going here to there. So I know that I have some things that need to be wrapped up, finished up, whatever. And so yeah, I'm going to gather some like wooden bowls and some crates and some baskets and some stuff like that and just kind of have that there. I may not use it, but I'll have them there so that we can kind of see what happens. All right, guys, I hope that you have a great rest of the day. I hope that I see you at 2 o'clock Eastern Standard Time today. Have a great Friday. Stay safe, be kind, and get hooking. And much love to everybody. And I will see you later. Thank you. Bye.